Okay.
because it's different.
Yeah.
And so that they could spend 2-3 months on the farm, so they have some experience before they come to Denmark. So these were the main points we have already discussed today.
Yes.
I think these are good for the upcoming students.
Yes.
Especially this language extra course with the native speakers.
First of all, we would like to say thank you for welcoming us, and thank you again for giving us opportunities for Vietnamese students to visit your farm. As our listener just mentioned, that we heard about the problem with English, and each year we come, we want to make it better, we make the program better.
Yeah.
So want both sides are satisfied. The farmers are satisfied, the students are satisfied, and the reason we had the problem is because there is a program for English, but there's a fee. Then it's optional for students. Then some they want to take the course, and some they don't want to do that. This place is something like this. And right now we want to make it a merge. So if you want to go to Denmark, you must go through this, procedure. So test English and then communication. So we're gonna test it. When you're ready, we're gonna send to Denmark to make sure that we don't have the problems like we just had recently with guys.
Jamen det var bare en tunne, der skrev, at nu mangler de en frysedom. Havde de sagt det? Ja. Hvad?
Det var den hente om fra.
Jamen har de fået en?
Nej, men det var den.
Nå! Skabet?
Nej, det var den skab. Jeg hentede jo en omlægning, så derop til dem.
Ja.
Det var den ende, kun på februar.
Jo, der var 2.
Nå, okay.
De har, men de skal også have 2 deroppe.
Ja.
Så det er spørgsmål om, bare lige vi skal hente en anden med Jeppe. Jeg ved lige, nu skriver han bare det, fordi de lige har fået kød. Ja. Men altså, vi kan også bare tage en deroppe, så kan de få en anden en, hvis det er. Det er bare lige, hvis det var lige nu her. Men hvad var det for en, du tog?
Det var sådan halvstop, det var almindelig kumme.
Ja, for nu der har de en kæmpe skab, som der hører til ovenpå. Den står bare nede i gangen. Og hvad var så de havde inde? Ja. Prøv at høre, Jeppe, han har noget. Der er sådan en lille kumme, tænker jeg. Det er til de 2 drenge der, så den skal være for stor. Tak. Yes.
Thank you. That's one more thing we'd like to know is about the expectation. I'll tell you the fact that 80% of our applicants from Vietnam, they don't have experience in farming before. So when they come
80%.
80%.
Yeah.
So that's why when they come, the farmers or the employees or the workers, they expect the student to know everything in the beginning. And then sometimes they didn't explain in details, and students don't know what to do, and there may be conflict and misunderstanding. Is because of that? Because of employers and managers?
No, we don't have any problem about that, because we know that we are used to students from Romania, and they don't know anything. So that's no problem at all. But the main problem is about the English. That if it's too hard to speak with them, if they don't understand, like single words, we don't accept that they can speak perfectly English. That's not what I mean. But they need to know just a little bit English, so we can communicate with them without too many.
Farmers, they don't expect they know everything.
No, not at all.
But they have to speak and understand, so they can teach them. Because if they have any issues, they have to speak up. They have to open their mouth and ask. And when people ask, so they avoid the problems. Because it's better to ask if you don't know than to do yourself and then pigs die or something, a lot of mistakes done.
I think
so the business suffers.
It's crucial. It's very important for the farmers to transfer this information to the manager and the workers, because when you know that because you can look at the CV, you know that they don't have much experience. But
And no problem at all. No problem.
The manager, the workers, they might not know that.
Yeah.
And
But do you think have it?
No, we don't have it here. It just.
Yeah. Okay. So it's.
No,
In
we
general.
speak in general.
Yes. Okay. I just want. Yeah. Because we know that and we actually like to teach them from the beginning. So we like to teach them. So we teach them to do it in our way instead of.
So they work their way.
Yeah.
Like
It's just quite important that you can speak English and understand English more than. Yeah. So a lot more focus for the language. I think there's quite a big difference between we have right now we have 7 practicants from Vietnam and some of them are
3 provide 3 on
no I think I have 7 right now.
4, 2, and 4, 3, and 2. So we have
7 right
2
now.
girls and 1 boy on their way.
We have so we have 2 workers, 2 students at the last place we visit together.
Yeah, that was 2 workers and 2 students.
And then we have 3.
And right here we have
2
students
Yeah.
and 1 more student.
Yeah.
And 2 students for no already here.
Yeah.
Here now.
Who?
You
2
last time you
girls.
visited 2
2
boys.
No, 3. Okay, 2 boys here and one boy with worse English. That's another
Yeah.
place.
He live here.
Mhm.
He live in this house. Yeah.
And 2 girls are still in Vietnam and 1 boy is to be transferred.
Yeah, that's my.
But
So what do you want us to do? What do you expect?
no, I mean what do they when you speak with them after 1 month or after 2 months, what do they tell you about? Is it?
For this place?
Yeah.
For this
The
place,
feedback.
they don't even know that there is a problem with the English. So they must feel, appreciated and have got support, because they know that they have problem.
Right. Okay.
I told them, is that they're surprised, because nobody told me that I got problem with my English, because they see that they can communicate with the workers. It means that they got support from the workers, from the manager.
Yeah.
And they happy.
Okay. Good. That's very important.
I think the feedback from the students is also important to tell to the employer.
Yeah.
So employers also know what do students think, because as I said, they might think different things, and since we are different in mentality and cultures, and it's very important to talk to each other.
What do they think when they come? Before they come to Denmark, do they know about what they're gonna do? Do they think they have to live together with a family in the same house, like, or that they will come to a smaller farm where they live together with the family and they eat together with the family, or do they know?
I understand the question. Students, sometimes they have their preferences as well. Some students say they would like to go on a smaller farm, like a family farm. Some others say that they would like international environment. Others say they want to work with Vietnamese. Others say we don't want to work with Vietnamese. So they tell these requirements as well to us. As the farmers say also their requirements. So this is the puzzle we play every day to try to do the match.
Yeah. So they know about when
but
they come.
That's why I always ask. Well, I know I've been here and I've seen and they've been. But if, for example, we get a new client, so we always ask about living conditions, how many workers, who lives in the house, whether the bathroom and kitchen shared or not. Because sometimes, like at the moment, we have faced a challenging situation when the couple arrived and the bathroom is outside the house where they work, at the working place. So if you want to go to the toilet or the bathroom, you have to go outside. And for them, the people are used to warm weather, and they can get sick very easily if they, after the shower, they go out and go inside. And the door is not working, and the girl, she's very, she's scared to go there alone. For example, at night there are other men working, she's a young girl, and she's scared of going to that bathroom. And they would like to have bathroom inside the house. But when we recruited them, they didn't mention that. They said that they have their house, their room, and they share bathroom and share kitchen. But nothing was said about the bathroom. They share it at work with other workers, not only at the house. So I think this is a problem. For, others, for example, they came and they didn't have, and they still don't have, they should fix it to the electricity. So they work hard from the beginning, but they cannot make food at home. So the farmer called the electric men for a few days ago, but yesterday evening they still had this problem, so I had to call again today. He promised to fix it.
Okay, but I just mean that it's quite important that they get the right information before they come here, so they don't accept that they will...
the expectations should be met, and that's very important to make this match from both sides.
Your question, so they all know what they're going to work in the farm, not in details. Like not all the tasks they will know, but they know what they want to work.
Yes, but also about where they're going to live, and that they're going to live in a house with other practicants, and it's not together with the family, and
no, I know that.
That's very important.
Did anyone ask to live with you?
No, but I just think that if they know it before they come, because you know when I go and pick them up with the train,
and they will live with you?
I don't know.
They don't.
Right, because you know if I came like a student when I was 18 or 19 years old and come to another country, maybe I have a dream about living together and see how they celebrate Christmas and know all about the family, and here it's
but we explained that this is not like program work and travel, like where you meet the culture a lot. Of course they write in their CVs that they want to meet people, to learn country and etc. But they all understand that they come here for money and experience primarily. We say that this is, even though it's called internship, this is kind of work where you can be accepted without experience, and you're getting paid for that work. And you also have a possibility to, after the end of your internship contract, you have possibility, if you are good enough, to find a place where you could stay as a herdsman for 4 years. Now they get visas for 4 years, where you get really good payment. In my eyes, this is a very good payment. After only 18 months of experience. But the competition is very high, because of course if you are an employer, you have a worker with 4 years experience and a student with 18, you would rather take the one with experience. So they have to fight for the place under the sun, I think. But they know all this. But do all of them have a dream about staying here more than 18 months? No. Well, you can answer more, but I believe no, because some want to go back home to finish their education.
But majority, yes, majority, they want to stay after the ship.
Many or all?
Many.
How is it in Vietnam? Is it expensive to, is it only the rich students that we get, or is it, how expensive is it?
You don't get rich students.
The rich students don't come to...
I'm not rich then, but is it middle, or is it...
It's low class.
Low? Okay. But they have to pay you?
They pay only after salaries.
After salary? Okay. And they have to pay for the ticket?
They pay for ticket and for biometrical. When they have to submit biometrical features, it costs 233 euros.
Yeah, and the ticket is quite expensive. And also they need money to stay here 1-2 months before they get a salary.
How much was the ticket you came?
500 euro.
500. This is the general, like the average.
500 cigarette in general.
So it's not the rich